You call this man. Yeah, he has his collar.
You're on speaker. What's up?
So are you. Okay, so when you get here, let me know. Don't open the gate because Ryder keeps jumping the fence, so he could be in the front.
What the hell?
Because there's I have them outside right now. Just let me know. Don't open it automatically.
Okay.
Right.
Dude, like, okay, hey, listen to me real fast.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck did we spend all that money on fucking invisible fence? We're not gonna fucking use invisible fence. Exactly. The fuck are we doing, man?
Sure, I can put the collar.
No. Start using the solutions. Please, like, god damn it, dude. I cannot fix. When I fix things, you go out of my way to not have them fixed.
Was I supposed to mute, or?
I don't give a fuck. Like, you're being fucking uncaring of your own fucking animals. That the whole reason we decided to fucking do that was because we deemed that the fucking trade-off of inconvenience and slight discomfort was worth it for the safety. I don't know when we unilaterally, i.e. you, decided that that was not true anymore.
Because I've intended that for when I'm playing with them in the front yard, or we have like...
It should be on all the time! Why would you jump?
Because it's already causing Nox skin problems, though, to have it on. That's why I took it off when I...
Okay, so the rest of them then?
I can put it on Ryder, sure.
It's craziness for you to just... Like, you're not making any fucking sense. You're telling one dog has an allergy, so all of them have it off. What the fuck are we doing here?
It wasn't an allergy, it was
Please
chafing.
get the shit together. No. It is getting very frustrating that I can go and solve our problems one by one, and then when something like the Nox skin thing happens, you don't tell me, and you take it off all the dogs? What the fuck are we doing? Exactly, makes no sense. Like, you don't care. Like, look, you're careless. And
well, me calling you is the opposite of careless.
For someone who fucking tells me, what'd you say?
Me calling you is the opposite of careless.
No, it's absolutely careless because you should not, at this point in time, he should already be trained to not want to do that, okay? Like, I'm very sick and tired of the fact that you canceled me this last time for dog shit.
Just because he may not go out the fence doesn't mean that you won't see him. I just don't want you to not expect him and then run him over or something.
That will never happen, especially since all my fucking vehicles have such crazy, detection on any object nearby.
Okay, the kick car is very big and tall.
Either way, let's be honest, your biggest concern is him running out the gate, and that should no longer be a concern after all the fucking money and all the fucking time we've spent to fucking safeguard
It's not
that.
the biggest
you
concern.
You should not be unilaterally making decisions about shit like that, and then not telling me if you want me to fucking be a part of the fucking solution.
I just said call before so I can check.
You go around and you just do things. And then you expect me to somehow be on the same wavelength when my understanding is entirely different, because when we set these things into motion, it sounded like they were good solutions. I never got feedback that they weren't good solutions. They're not bad solutions for anyone except maybe Nox, which I bet that could be resolved. Right?
All I said was call me before you can just call me.
I know. Hey. Newsflash, I know what you said. What I'm saying is superseding that because it shouldn't be an issue. You're making no sense. Call you before I come in is a reflection of fear he might run out. Me being aware he's in the yard is understanding that he won't run out because he has a collar on. It's not the same thing. You're trying to make it the same thing. Nice try.
It's good to call me in general, because even if he has a collar on, you might not see him since you're in the really tall car.
That would be called me knowing that he's outside.
Sure, I'm letting you know.
Listen, what you're saying is nonsensical, because if he can jump, then you may not even know if he's outside. Right? Like, so I just need to know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He could, he's not right now, but he could jump.
Right, but that would just be me needing to be aware of that, period.
Sure.
It doesn't mean this whole call you...
Just say, honey, let's put the invisible collar on him. I'm like, okay, that's a good idea. You don't have to get upset.
Newsflash. The reason I'm upset is because you didn't even tell me you took them all off.
Well...
Like, it's like so crazy. No, exactly. You see, you need to communicate. No.
Can you... I have...
You're right.
My God.
It would be that simple. It communicated with me.
I have told you several times that the invisible fence guy, every time they come, they say, do not leave the collars on all day, like for a full 24 hours. They need to be taken off.
We already got independent confirmation that...
No, you said that from the cop. And it's not true, because I tried it, and Knox's fur on his neck fell off from it. So, no.
And the rest?
They weren't out with it like he was, because he was running in the rain. I already took theirs off when they came in their crate.
Well, then maybe... Okay, so that's an obvious one. It means that you could probably keep it on the rest of them. Knox can't, because he probably, when it's raining, because he likes to run and gets into that trance state, he probably just keeps getting zapped. Because when it's raining, the rain and the thunder are...
No, it's waterproof. The problem is it's chafing on his neck when his fur is wet, and they all get in the pool wet. So I haven't defaulted, wanted to put the collar on them when they are in the pool yard. When they're playing in the front yard, yes, it makes sense to have their collars on them. But I haven't done that today. But it is a good idea. You're right. If Ryder keeps jumping into the front yard and not going back into the pool yard, I should put the invisible collar on him. Good suggestion. We don't have to get angry, though.
No, the angry part is that, like, you told me it bothered Knox. You didn't tell me you took it off all the dogs.
I keep telling you, I am not keeping it on when they are in the crate or when they are in the pool yard because it's not necessary.
I'm telling you right now that the last conversation we had about this was with the other person who told us that it was fine.
Fine on his dogs does not mean fine on every dog. And after I experienced it, I actually did tell you. You just don't remember.
You didn't. You did not. You did not tell me you took it off all the dogs. You did not. That is literally new information.
I have told you that. Yes, I say I do not keep it on. I have been advised by multiple people in my own experience.
You did not. When did you tell me that?
Oh my God.
When did you tell me that?
Several weeks ago.
And what was the context? Because there's no context for you
telling me that. I'm not putting it on them. I'm telling you because Knox, I did it with...
Why would you offer me that information randomly? I'm not putting it on them. That means
I literally told you this because I said I tried it with Knox and he got a like hive on his neck and his fur fell off because he had it on while his fur was wet. And they all get wet, so I'm not going to put it on them by default. When they're in the front yard, I will. Like, intentionally.
Dumb.
That's how it is.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Like, literally, you should try it on the rest. Because, like I said, okay, in the moments when it matters, right? Because your dogs, for whatever reason, probably bad training, run the fuck out of the fucking property the moment.
They haven't been doing that with the collar.
And you've been, okay, stop with the fucking...
Because I tested Ryder without it.
When it happens, you go fucking hysterical, all fucking shit flies out.
Yeah, most people do when their dog gets out.
Nah, you have some shit going on, man.
Okay.
Like you got some fucking PTSD thing that's resurging during those moments. Because it ain't normal to fucking run around cussing at every fucking other human being in the fucking community.
I didn't. I don't
Just
cuss.
the cops, sure.
I didn't.
I guarantee you did.
Oh my God, I did not.
Dude, I'm almost going to call
it was on the stream. I did not cuss at everybody.
No, okay, that was the second time. The first time, do you want to talk about it? Like, because you absolutely
saying
did.
Fuck when they run out is not cussing at everybody.
You're right, you're sitting in the car fucking saying, don't fucking run them over.
No, I did not cuss at him. You weren't even in the car.
Yeah, you did.
I did not cuss at him. You weren't even there.
You were hysterical. You in a state of mind.
Yeah, I was hysterical, but I wasn't cussing at him.
It was very clear. I'm not even gonna fucking... I know you were, but like, regardless, you saying that I wasn't there doesn't change the fact that I know what happened.
So he told you that I cussed at him.
I need you to understand that the worst thing that can happen, both in terms of your emotionality and the dog's well-being, the worst thing that can happen, okay, you ready? Is that they get out. I'm just going to go ahead and say why. Because when they get out, suddenly all your bullshit fucking posturing about the security and safety and blah, 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 which you've just spent like $500,000 on, all of that shit goes out the window, and you open the gate wide and you run around like a fucking idiot. Okay? It's like fucking, you know, you're opening the gates of Troy because fucking, you know, Prince Paris got the fuck out.
Yeah, I gotta open the gate to go look for my dog.
No, buddy. I need this to be very fucking clear. The dog getting out sucks, and we should go find them. But we do not fucking open the gate going forward.
How do you get out without opening the gate?
Oh no, like briefly, sure. I mean, you should not keep it open, and you should not be standing in front of the open gate.
Well, I was because I'm glad I was because the dogs came back home.
The only thing that might be permissible is if you're in a vehicle and you gotta open the gate to get out to fucking go look for them. That's fine. Do not fucking go out on foot. How
are they gonna get back in the house if you don't open the gate?
Well, did you hear what I said? I said if you want to get in a vehicle and go search for them, that's probably the closest thing to being like safe that there is. You know?
Yeah, I would have, but there wasn't any more room in the vehicle. You went with the cops, so I stayed home in case they came home, and then they did, and I'm glad because they came up to me when I was sitting at the gate.
You have other vehicles. There's a lot of cars on the lot.
Okay, if we all leave, who's gonna be here to see when the dogs come home?
Again, the gate stays closed. Period. It's stupid to do what... Yeah, exactly. You tell me that security all left to go look for your dog, including me, and you're gonna sit there with the gate open, you dumb fuck? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard! Keep the gate closed! That's what I mean. You gotta understand, okay? If you are afraid for security reasons, that fear needs to stay at all times. Not just when it's convenient to posture against me. That means when your dog gets lost, security is still a fucking issue. And here's the thing, okay? That's why I keep saying it. The best way to do this is to be preventative, which means getting them trained so that the shock collar is on enough that they don't even try that.
We did this already. Yeah, thanks. We already did that solution. All you have to do is remind me because I don't use it by default. It's a new solution. I'm not used to it. I forgot about it. Thank you for the reminder. You could have just left it the advice.
Great dog fucking animal person you are. Oh, I forgot about it. Dude.
Yeah, I forgot about the invisible collars, which I'm not used to. Oh, correct. Shit. They are new.
I'm going to tell you right now, okay? You did not tell me you took them off all the dogs. I was roughly aware that Knox didn't have it on it sometimes. Okay? And I knew the reason why. You did not say you took it off all the dogs. That is a lie. I urge you to communicate way better, because if you're going to be forgetful like you are, apparently, even about the well-being and safety of your fucking dogs...
Okay, me calling you is communicating. Me calling you is communicating.
No. I don't think you understand, okay? That's like me saying, you know, if you want to play by stupid technicalities, then don't fucking tell me to tell you when I open the gate. And, you know, if I do tell you, I'll tell you after I've opened it, because I'm still communicating. Stop.
What? I'm letting you know something beforehand.
Clearly, I'm asking for you to communicate every moment that you take it off of each dog. And also, if you haven't put it on or have put it on. Because otherwise, I ain't gonna fucking know. I just don't have a way of knowing when you do things unilaterally and don't say anything, because you did not say anything.
I just did say something. I called you to literally say something.
Today, after I pointed out, why the fuck would he still do that? But I'm saying that when you initially took it off them, that's what I need to know. Just like you need me to tell you before.
I did tell you. I told you about Knox's thing. I made it clear to you, and that I'm not keeping it on them.
I know about Knox. You didn't talk about the rest of them. You didn't. I know you didn't. Because I already knew Knox didn't have it.
I've already told you that I'm not keeping it on them. I told you several times.
You did not.
Okay.
You did not. You really did not. That was no one's understanding.
Everyone else understood it.
Everyone else who?
I streamed the sessions, the training sessions with Invisible Fence, where they advise you every time, do not leave it on.
What are you talking talking
But
about?
I also, like, told you about Knox's thing.
I wasn't there for that, so I didn't hear
I know,
that.
but I told you after that.
Now I know you're lying. I can tell.
No, because we had you and I had the conversation with the cop, too, about it. And that's not true.
You didn't talk to me about it.
I was talking to you, too. I said, they advised me not to do that.
And he told you it looks fine.
For his dogs, not all dogs are the same. He has short-haired dogs. Their skin does not have loose skin around the neck like long-haired dogs do.
Listen, buddy, that's the instance I'm talking about. So for that instance, you told me you took off Knox. You didn't say to me or the cop, you took off all of them. That's the part that I didn't know, he didn't know, no one knew. Because that doesn't make any sense. Knox has an irritation, all of them don't have it now.
I told you I'm only going to use it when they're in the front yard. But I can put it on Ryder because he jumps. That's a good idea.
You said that about Knox.
Oh my God.
You told us that about Knox, not the rest.
I have told you. Calm down, please.
You have not. I'm telling you, you have not. I would remember because I like to know these things because I think it's a good solution. And I would have registered a complaint about why we don't do it regularly enough. I did not know. You did not tell me.
Okay.
You literally did not.
All
and
right.
what I'm asking for you is the same thing you ask of me, which is to communicate, which I do, but you fucking don't.
I'm literally communicating with you now.
What?
I'm literally communicating with you. I just called you to say, let me know.
I'm not saying right now after I asked you didn't communicate. I'm saying, ready, that you need to do so proactively.
This is proactive.
Can I finish the sentence?
Sure.
I need you to do so proactively anytime anything such as that changes. Because I was under the impression that they were all building some level of, avoidance around running out the front gate. It seems like that is absolutely 0% true, which
No,
means
it
that
is
the
true.
No, let me finish.
It's still dangerous,
Which
though.
means that So why would they bolt out?
I don't mean just bolt out. You may just not see
that,
them.
though. I'm asking why they would bolt out.
I haven't seen them do it since Invisible Training, Vince, so they probably wouldn't. But I'm still concerned because your car is so big, you might not see him.
Again, this car has so much fucking blind side, blah, 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 detection.
Okay, I don't know. I don't drive that car, really. I don't pay attention when I'm a passenger in it either. So I don't know that. I'm just letting you know.
All of our cars, except the fucking 1960s one, don't do.
Okay, I just don't know.
Listen, I need to know that it's mostly not on, because that's not smart. Like, if nothing else, it should just be on, like, 24/7 for a period of time. The whole point is, once you get over the hump of them learning that it is not, something they want to do to bolt out, then you can take them off. And
I've already done that. I've done that. We're past that point. We get that idea already.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Okay? Like, all of them should be, like, visibly not wanting to bolt out. Because, like, if what you're saying is true, then, like, they had the fucking collars on for less than a month straight. Which I don't know if that's going to fucking be enough to fucking make it learn for them. I don't think you know either, and I think it's stupid to not know. And to not say anything, and then to not fucking get it to that point. It's an investment, okay, of time and, I guess, their discomfort. All right? But I'm telling you right now that when any rational person looks at the downside of them escaping, not only is it life-threatening, right? Like it's just also, like, fucking mentally taxing for you, but worse than all of that is the fact that it creates the fucking security breach, especially since you stream so much that it's likely to be known. It creates a security breach, which is not why we spend $500,000+ to patch after the break-in. Like, it endangers everyone there. It endangers the other dogs. It endangers the dogs that run away. well, y'all took some of the vehicles. Fine, you can stay back, but don't fucking do it with the gate open. And when you go, oh, but how am I going to let them back in? Well, if they didn't get out because we fucking followed protocol, then it wouldn't be that issue. But now that they're out, you're already in a world that's imperfect because your dogs have escaped. In a perfect world, that wouldn't happen. You can't now look to try and bridge those two and say, well, the gate has to be open. No, it doesn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is like battlefield triage, all right?
Yes, when my dogs are out running, though, I would rather sit at the gate because there was security here at the time. There was 2 security.
Again, I'm going to tell you, yeah, and both of them were out. So fuck off with that. Nice try.
But it's unlikely, though, that somebody is going to be able to
Okay,
come
stop.
to the house
Stop!
right
Stop. Let me
then.
explain. No, you're wrong. Let me explain something to you, okay? Let's go by base case. Base case, it's already unlikely someone's going to break in. Duh. Most days they don't. Okay? So you're talking about one time in the 8 years you stream. Let's just call each day a unique probability. 8 times 365. That is the one, like that's the, denominator, right? The numerator is 1. So it's 1 out of like fucking approaching 2,500. That's your chance. It's already unlikely. I'm going to tell you right now, I guarantee you there's a surge in likelihood when stream knows your dog is missing and you're frantic and you can't find it.
I wasn't even streaming. I left the stream phone in the garage. I went and sat by the gate without the stream.
I didn't say stream was there. I said stream was aware they were missing.
Okay, but they weren't aware that the gate was open.
Let me finish. Here's why. Because they could assume one of 3 things. One is that you're out searching and you're vulnerable on foot. One is that you're out searching in a vehicle and therefore they're going to try and see if the gate is open or when it's open, rush in. 3 is that the gate is open because you're waiting for them to come back or signaling them.
Okay, well, despite what you say, and it was a bad idea, we can say it was a bad idea for safety, sure. But I'm glad I did it because they did come home through the gate as I was sitting there.
Dude, that's like me saying, it was a bad situation, but I'm glad it all happened because the break-in meant that I got to shoot a guy and then fucking upgrade our security. Like, okay, that's fine that it worked out. That's great, obviously, but that's in the rearview mirror. What I'm talking about is the practice going forward. If they do get out, the gate stays closed. That is stupid.
Okay, sure.
That is not smart.
Sure.
Like you have to understand that the slight probability of, which I don't believe is really that defining, the slight probability of the gate not remaining open and them otherwise would have come home not coming home, okay, that probability is fucking null and void.
Okay.
Once they get out, the security matters as it always does. You got to find another way to get them or have other people search or whatever.
Okay.
It ain't your fucking thing anymore.
All right.
And the way to prevent that, once again, is to have the fucking collar on a month, 2 months straight. Oh no, they lost hair around their neck. It's fine. The collars will come off. They will know not to run out. Everything will be good. It's just what needs to happen. Stop sitting there fucking false optimizing. I'm not saying false optimizing like you're doing it on purpose. I'm saying false optimizing like if you step back and look, it's fucking stupid the choices that you're making. Like, for you to be like, well, I don't like their neck to be irritated. It's like, bro, it is way more demonstrable that their big risk is them running out of the goddamn complex. And I can go down the list, but I don't really want to, of why that is.
Okay.
Like, don't fucking operate that way. Like, you have to understand, okay? Just because shit is hitting the fan doesn't mean we invite or pour more shit onto the fan, right? Because it's done. You have this habit of being like, oh no, the bad shit is happening. Well, let's just fucking welcome all the bad shit. It ain't binary. It ain't good or bad. There are degrees of bad, and bad can get worse.
Okay.
So the precautions that we observe when things are good stay when things are bad. That is the most obvious thing I can ever fucking tell you.
All right.
That's like saying, oh no, like my phone fell on the ground, so I guess I'm going to unclip my seatbelt and
you're gonna...
Like, no! Like, stay driving the same pace and below the speed limit and keep the seatbelt on!
I thought he was narrating. Okay. My bad.
Like, I'm telling you that, like, just because one negative thing has happened doesn't mean you fucking do things that preclude precaution.
All right.
Like, does that fucking make sense?
I think so.
It's just silly to be so fake scared of maybe someone knows a gate code or some shit like that. Therefore, you have to fucking change the locks on me, which we both know is an excuse.
Okay.
But then be perfectly okay with the gate open and everyone in the fucking world who's tuned in even one iota knowing that you're frantic and probably out and searching. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, one is a way bigger security concern than the other. And the fact that you only observe the ones that benefit you, it doesn't speak well.
I mean, it's normal for a lot of women out there when if their pet's missing, the emotional attachment makes them not really care so much for their own safety. That's like a common thing that happens.
As opposed to their partner being locked out of the house. Correct, you're right.
You weren't. You were out in a car with a cop looking for the dogs too. I don't know what you mean.
House? What are you fucking talking about? Locked out of the...
What?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the day the dogs
fucking...
are missing. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I don't even know now. Yeah, you confused me.
No, I'm saying, I was comparing it to when you changed the locks allegedly out of fear. Which is bullshit. It was out of partly annoyance and spite, not just fear. But you try to pretend like it was a security thing.
I mean, I did feel unsafe when no one else was here.
I know, but I'm saying that the degree of unsafety
closer
you put
to
yourself
the robbery
and everyone
event.
else in, I'm saying the degree of unsafety that you put yourself and everyone else in is so much greater than the stuff that, like, is fucking just spiteful.
What do you mean everyone else? No one else was here. It was just me.
Bro, you do that one time, they're going to expect you to do it every fucking time. And also, in addition...
What do you mean
we're all... No, let me finish. We're all put at unsafety. Because like I said, like I already said to you, if they think you're out searching, which they did, then they're going to be looking for you, but they might find us. You see what I'm saying? It ain't good.
Y'all are in a car.
Part of the time, but we're also fucking running around. Exactly. It's stupid. It's not smart. It's really not smart.
But that won't change anything whether the gate's open or closed because y'all aren't at the house.
No, but that's why I'm saying that the overarching best case, I'm saying best case is we leave the collars on. They're trained to not do that. That would eliminate all of the risk of that night. The second best case, which is if they've already gotten out because we haven't observed that, is we keep the gate closed. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's 1 and 2. Okay, and I'm saying 1, the act of not having them trained on the collar, even though it's been suggested multiple times for multiple months, is that it puts everyone at risk. That's what I'm saying. It's 2 different things, but they both contribute to the same risk profile.
Okay. All right, I'll go put the invisible collar on him. Will you still call me, though? When you...
I will, and I'm very close anyways, but also, listen, if you're taking it off any singular dog, tell me it's coming off that dog. Okay? Because that is a huge determinant on how risky it is if I see them randomly in the yard or whatever. Like, I need to know that. Like, I really should know that. Right? Like hell, why don't you just pick up the phone and call me when you're taking it off any of the dogs? Like, because also, like, you know, like you just said, you forget to put them on. Well, that's fucking useless. But if you're going to be that forgetful, then you need someone else also knowing so that they can help you remember. Like what you're doing is fucking, like, irresponsible and, like, bullshit. Like, it straight up is. Right? Like, we have a solution. It took me long enough to convince you that we needed to try the solution. Right? Like, I shouldn't even needed to convince you. You should have heard that it was a thing and then just been jumping on it. But I had to fucking keep convincing you. Right? And then, right, you won't tell me when they're taking off. And I'm going to tell you right now, okay? Fuck off with the whole, big on might fly into a mirror thing. I have trained her, and I think it's a way more prudent decision to train her to not do that. Okay? When you sit there and you take fucking... literally idiosyncratic risk with your dogs. Like the reason they don't have the collar on so that they don't run out when we've already seen them run out before is way, way, way more likely than, Bagon, after me training her to not run into something, running into something. You gotta understand that. Like, get your shit out of my shit and handle your own shit first.
All right.
And I like the same thing, dude. You put them in way more risk than me joking about a cigar, while I'm out watching them. I could even have a cigar in my hand, smoking it, and it'd still be less risk than what you subject themselves to. So before you get there and you fucking start a multi-week-long fight, embarrass me in front of everyone, waste a fuck ton of money on
You're embarrassing yourself, okay?
I'm talking about that instance.
Okay, just making clear on this one at least. All right.
Because I don't feel embarrassed whatsoever, one iota. And if anyone thinks I should be embarrassed, well, they're a shithead and a dumbass. And if you think I'm embarrassed, then maybe we're not in the fucking right place in our relationship. Because I don't think
I believe you're not embarrassed.
Good.
That's fine.
Then you don't have to fucking... Okay, then I'm going to give you some advice. Don't tell me what you think some dumbass in your chat who's simp-broed out the fucking brain is going to be thinking. Because that person's opinion is irrelevant.
Okay.
I'm not embarrassed for myself. And if you're not embarrassed for me, and that's all that fucking matters, I would just shut the fuck up about the rest of it.
All right.
Right? Because what I'm saying is, when those fights happened, it was embarrassing for me. And it was embarrassing for me at a time when I had just fucking saved your life. And it's like the first chance that we had to potentially, I don't know, resuscitate my image that you destroyed errantly.
All right. Well, I think the Action Man thing was great. You bought them suits. That was a W.
Great. Thanks for changing the subject. But the fucking 2022 thing, like, you dramatically miscommunicated the scope of what happened. And I let it slide. I would appreciate you not creating a second bullshit scenario.
I'm not doing anything. All I said was call me before you drive home. You started a fight. I didn't do anything.
Oh, no, because it's very fucking important. Because literally, my main concern here is that I didn't even know the fucking calls were off all of them. I did not know that.
All right.
And I'm saying that, like, before you... Well, yeah, but it wasn't that you told me. It was that I was like, wait, why would this... Huh? Right? Like it's confusing to me why it's even, like, a potentially big issue. But regardless, the thrust of it is that you should have communicated. But also that, like, if you're going to be this fucking forgetful and fucking unsafe with them, then you got to fucking examine inward, because the biggest risk is coming from you, not from me, even if I had a cigar that day. Which I didn't. Which was what the fucking point was. The whole joke was, if I had a cigar, if. And you try to twist it around and be like, oh, that's deadly for them. You want to kill them? It's like, dude, stop. Me saying if I had a cigar, if, puts him in zero risk.
It just, I would get mad at a kid if I told him that chocolate was toxic, and then he was like, can I bring my chocolate cake outside to play with the dogs? I'm like, no. Like, I would be...
But that's not the thrust of it. The thrust of it was you asked me... No. You asked me a question. I was answering your question. You said, why are you, whatever it was, being negative right now? Why can't you just be, something today? And I said, well, if I had my cigar, because to me, I'm saying that if I had gotten a chance to smoke a cigar and relax, then I would be a lot less on edge. That's an answer to your question. It isn't a fucking threat or a statement of intent. I'm literally answering the question you are asking. Right? But even if I had a cigar out there that day, smoking it, I'm telling you it's less risk than what you subject them to due to forgetfulness.
Okay.
Because if you're going to sit here and tell me that one cigar has a tiny, it's like 17 cigars needed, but like still, I get what you're saying. One cigar could make him have a stomach ache, and eventually we might have to take him to the vet, right? Not life-threatening, but still not good. I get that. But I'm telling you that one instance of them running out could be donezo. And I'm telling you right now that your forgetfulness probability way outweighs the fact that my joke somehow materializes in any kind of material way. And so I'm telling you that you need to fucking stop throwing rocks when your own house is made of fucking glass. Okay? You need to iron out risk with your animals before you sit there and criticize me for making a joke.
I am ironing them out. That's why I told you to call me when you're about to come home.
Okay. Once again, despite your attempt at ignorance, I'm going to say this one more time. Okay? It's this. It's that I understand that. I know you're calling me to tell me. But what I'm telling you is the risk is not having the fucking invisible fence collar on them.
I just forgot about it. It's fairly new in my career of owning dogs.
Hey, buddy, you're not listening to me. I just said it's your forgetfulness that's putting them at more risk. And the forgetfulness I'm referring to is you forgetting to tell me, forgetting to put them on both.
Okay.
There's no reason to forget, and therefore the forgetfulness is the causal factor. I'm not even fucking saying you're doing it on purpose. I'm saying being forgetful is still a risk.
Okay.
What, do you disagree?
No, I'm just acknowledging.
Well, then listen to the words I'm saying and stop criticizing and throwing up fucking non sequiturs, right? Like you saying like, oh, that's what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about that. Because you telling me is not forgetful. Forgetfulness is you not putting them on and not telling anyone or forgetting to tell anyone that you took them off all the dogs. That is the forgetfulness part. But why would I say you're forgetful for telling me? That makes no sense.
I wasn't saying that.
Please attempt to.
I'm just letting you know I forgot. That's why I didn't.
I know
do
that,
instead.
and I've cited that. I'm saying that you need to start, like, these discussions, you need to be having them in good faith. You sitting there saying, that's why I told you, is like, literally, you and I both know that's not why. You're just saying that's why. And it's
no, me trying to communicate with you because I'm concerned about my dog is why I'm calling you.
And my saying
the fact that you say that I'm not concerned, that I need to communicate, it's like I'm literally doing that.
No. Don't isolate words in a sentence to prove your point. I said you should be concerned about the forgetfulness causing a risk factor. That's what I said. Not that you're not going to... that you're afraid of, okay? Like you're not making a logical, like, decision and your fears aren't placed in the right place. Like, the bigger risk is what I'm addressing. And you should address those before you address the smaller risk. And when I say the bigger risk to be addressed, it's the fact that they might bolt out still. It's the fact that they might not have them on, and you might forget, and then you didn't tell anyone, so they can't help you remember. That's what I'm talking about. That's a bigger fucking risk factor. Okay? Than even me sitting in the yard smoking a cigar. Certainly more of a risk factor than me joking and answering your question by saying I didn't have my cigar today.
Okay.
Those are non-risk factors.
All right, we're not supposed to keep bringing up the past. I said nothing about your cigars today. I just said, tell me when you get home. Today. I know, so there's no reason to bring it up. All I said was, hey, tell me when you're coming home. That's all.
For me, it's the fact that, like, you can't, look, unless you're just externalizing that I don't fucking matter and you matter only. Unless you're externalizing that, what I'm trying to tell you is this, okay? You started a huge fight. You fucking took a shit all over, any kind of image restoration that was happening. All because I made a joke that was really just a pithy answer to a question that you asked. And you're trying to justify that joke by saying that it's because I put your dogs at risk, which is an insane stretch. But I'm just saying that for someone who cares that much that they're willing to ruin my reputation yet again, I'd hope that you actually cared enough to just not do things that are idiosyncratic risks that have no upside. Because that's what's happening.
Me being upset at something you said wasn't me trying to ruin your reputation. It was just a reaction to what felt like callousness, disregarding a request I'd already asked of you.
I'm saying it happened, and you justified it by saying you did because there was your
I'm not justifying anything.
I'm saying you did justify it initially.
I was never justifying anything. It was always me just trying to get you to see that that's a callous thing, and yes, I'm going to be annoyed at that when I've already asked you to not bring it the first time I asked you to come do chores. Like, can you stop making it about a personal, image attack?
You're maybe right in that it was a callous answer, maybe, right? But, like, your response was way overblown. By a factor of 10.
My response was, fine, just go smoke your cigar in your lounge, and I'll just do this myself. Sorry, I bothered you. And then you got all pissy and started to fight and was like, well then, I'm gonna not help with anything, ever.
Do you really want to litigate? Do you really want to litigate?
No, I just like, you're right, that is not me overreacting. That is not me ruining your image. You took it to the 10th degree.
Oh, I didn't take it to the 10th degree, you did. It should have just ended at, like, you know, that statement is annoying me. Done. Not actually the whole litigation route that you went of describing why it's actually deadly to your dog by percentage chance.
I didn't talk about percentages. You went and looked it up because you wouldn't believe me.
Well, because I said, listen, like, that is such an out there fucking thing, right? Like, that's such an out there thing. All right. And also, I have, I thought about that situation, and it's actually just dumb, right? Like, what you would want to do as a responsible pet owner would be to maybe teach them not to fucking do that if it ever became an issue.
What's better as a responsible pet owner is to not have toxic things around the dogs.
Because otherwise, you run the risk of anytime you take them out, and there's a fucking cigarette butt or stogie. They're just fucking
okay, I'm not going to show the dog the difference between a cigar and a stick and risk the chance that it takes it out of my hand before it learns.
What I'm saying is, if the issue ever arose, you should use that as an opportunity to teach it, not fucking sit there and fucking litigate me joking about it is being a fucking harm.
It's easier to just avoid the toxic situation.
Except if you ever take your dog out and let him roam around, right? Like take him to a dog park. What if someone discarded a fucking cigarette butt? Or a cigarette, or like, you know, like a package of cigarettes.
First of all, I don't go to the dog park. Second, I have never seen that.
Secondly, the people we hire for dog stuff, at least the curtain one and then the previous cleaners and people like that, they smoke cigarettes, and they do leave those cigarettes on the table, and those were in active reach of the dog, whole packs. And you never said shit.
They're not as big as a cigar.
I guarantee you a whole pack is more than...
And they don't look like sticks. I've seen the dogs go for your cigars on the ground. I've never seen them go for the cigarettes.
Oh, so it's a 0% risk. If it's a percent risk...
Oh my god, I'm just speaking from my own experience of what I've observed. I
don't believe you've observed them.
Okay, well then you can not believe me, that's fine, but I have. It's not worth debating.
No, I'm going to ask you to put your fucking mouth where the button...
What do you mean? I'm literally telling you what I've observed.
You're telling me you have direct experience with a dog mistaking a cigar for a stick?
Yes, I have seen them chewing on one of the cigars that were out on the driveway. I took it from them, and then they vomited that night.
That's not you. Okay, stop right there. That's not you knowing that he thought it was a stick. That's just you.
I'm saying they look similar.
I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is this. He could just chew up a cigarette too. It could be the smell that made him try it.
I've never seen them. I've seen them around the cigarette butts that the cleaners let out, and they showed no interest.
Listen, they'll take... I don't believe that one iota, but...
Well, you don't have to believe me. I still know reality.
Either way... Well, no, you don't know reality because they'll fucking take a chunk.
I literally told you what I have experienced, and I'm around the dogs. You were not.
Does styrofoam also look like a stick?
What? That's not toxic. It's not a concern.
I wouldn't... I don't know if eating styrofoam is good for you, so, like, let's hold that.
I've never seen them eat it. I've seen them tear it up, but typically styrofoam dissolves when it gets wet. So if it's in the stomach, it's more likely to dissolve and not cause issues.
Insane? Are you insane?
No.
Styrofoam does not dissolve in water. What the fuck are you talking about?
It literally does.
They make cups out of styrofoam.
No, I'm talking about like the packing peanut type stuff, like the kind that they would get into in the packaging.
That is only because the packing peanuts are porous. And so the water goes in and changes their shape is what you're seeing, or softens them up. They're not dissolving.
I've literally seen them dissolve. I've watched them. I've done it.
I assure you that styrofoam does not dissolve in water.
Maybe different types don't. Sure.
The point is this, though. Either way, why would you take the risk of them consuming?
I'm not taking the risk. I try to not let them out whenever there's trash in the front yard.
I'm telling you right now, just that, like, if you're going to look at observable, addressable risk, there's way more pressing things than the thing you started the fight over back in April.
You don't need to start any fights. Why are you doing it now? Like, stop.
Okay, I hate the whole taking one word I say and twisting it.
No. You literally made this a whole episode, 45-minute rant when you could have just said, "Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm home." Put the collar on him just in case. Like, oh, good idea. And it could have been done.
No. Because I was confused. Because part of me was like, wait, is it not collar not working? Are they not list like it's on, but it's what? Like, I don't know what. I didn't realize it was as simple as you took it off. I was thinking like, wait, what's going on here? Like, we have this thing.
I told you, and you freaked out. So it's like, even if it was simple like you thought, apparently you're still making it a big deal.
Contacted you. You said when I initially contacted you, it was for that reason. Because I was fucking confused.
Are you close to home?
Pretty close, yeah.
How close? Give me an ETA. I need to know if I need to go move him now. If he is in the front, I don't know, because I'm inside listening to your crazy ass on the phone right now. So let me know. How close are you?
You can move him now, yeah.
Okay. God. Fucking annoying piece of shit today. I don't know. Bro got his panties in a wad. Jesus Christ. He's still back here. Okay. No. Remember, though, I'm the one ruining his reputation. It's definitely not himself and the way he behaves. I'm doing it. How dare I? I told him he was on the speaker. He knew fully well, and he still did it. I asked him, am I supposed to mute? He said he didn't care because he was streaming it too. So whatever. Whatever. If you don't care, then I don't care. What now? You can open it. It's fine. He's back here.
Yeah, so they're all secured.
Yes, they're all in the backyard. You can open it.
Oh, fucking. Alright, let's see. Right, Ryder's in the backyard as well?
Yes, I'm looking at him.
Does he have the collar on?
Not yet, because you're coming home. I don't want to go get it and move him around.
Oh my God.
I'm just watching him.
Sure. Yeah, just take more risk. And then,
well, I'm about to put them in their crate, so can you just...
You just told me he could jump out. And now you're saying...
If I'm looking at him, he won't. He'll only do it when I'm not watching, because he's trying to come find me. I'm looking at him. It's fine. You can open the gate, and then I'm going to put them in the crate, because I have to feed them anyways.
I'm going to tell you something. If I'm holding a cigar and smoking it, it's fine, because he ain't going to take it from me.
All right.
I've never done that. I would prevent them from doing that. It will not happen.
Okay.
If looking at him is enough to stop him, me holding the cigar is enough to stop that.
All right.
What the fuck is this shit, dude? Like,
sure.
I've never heard such fucking drivel in my fucking life.
Okay.
If I put a fucking cigar on the floor, that's on me.
All right.
Hold it, I don't want to fucking hear it.
Go for it.
Jesus fucking Christ. You see, that was the whole original fight. Me joking about a scarf.
Okay, it didn't seem like a joke to me, but all right. I'm sorry I overreacted.
Okay, fine. Let's not say joke. Me saying I smoked a cigar or wanted to smoke a cigar. Like, it's still not a fucking action.
Ryder, come here. All right. Here, boy. Good boy. He's a good boy.
Like, it's still not a fucking action. Like.
Okay, you can stop complaining. I said you're right. Do it. I don't care anymore.
I'm just saying, man, like, just as a broad principle in life, you need to start looking at where the actual downside and upsides are, instead of this, oh, this is such a vivid image of mind. It must be the
okay, you can stop ranting. I have things to do.
Really? It doesn't look like it with your sleeping schedule, but sure.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Good boy. All right. There you go. Switch dog. Put them inside. so it'd stop with the baby. I don't even want a baby anymore. I thought maybe for a little bit, maybe, something I could consider. I'd have to, like, fight for my fertility stuff because my hormones are out of whack. And reading is, like, I'll have a period every now and then, but I don't even have birth control. They're just reading is like very early menopause, which isn't uncommon, supposedly, for my family. At one point, I was like, maybe I should just go through the process of freezing my eggs, but at this point, I don't even know if I care anymore. Ugh. Just seems like a lot of effort and a lot of money, and I don't think it'd help any situation. It could only make things worse. And a lot of injections in your body. Fuck it. I have given up. Okay, so that one has to soak. Alright, let's see. Find the new dog food. Find new dog food. It's probably still in the package drop. Yeah, it's heavy. It's 2 bags of dog food. actually rather good. Alright. Probably the box.
Yeah, I mean, that's not that surprising, though. I mean, it's the degree of bias that I find to be surprising. The fact that they're biased is not, oh, God. More fucking delivery notices that, of course, nothing's done about because the PA doesn't come in person, and
I think it's awesome. Dang it. The same size bag. It's tricking me.
sounds like a fancy way to say what's up? Last 2 days, uptime is so high. I'll probably go and hang out with him on another given weekend, either, probably not this upcoming one, but probably the next one is kind of the tentative plan.
Dog. Hey, that's your business. Hey there, Disney. Oh, come on. Ah. That's so annoying. Ugh. Canceled my order because my card changed. So, whatever. I'll choose the puppy's dog food, I guess. Fuck me.
More like the IRL toolkit. Yeah. That's been what I've So what's with you fucking laughing when I'm fucking talking to you?
It's me trying to not cry. There's my cope again, like I've told you before.
It's hard to see that because when you did that previously was also when the fights were happening.
Oh, that's when I'm trying not to cry the most.
Yeah, but it just makes me...
Okay, sorry it made me look maniacal. Just how I do the opposite of looking sad.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
What?
If you actually care that much about optics, like, why don't you just fucking actually tell them that, like, the fucking no coercion.
Alright.
Are you gonna play games again?
No, I told you we weren't gonna do this. We just had a conversation about this.
Yeah, but that was before you fucking started going.
I didn't do anything. You started it today. Stop.
I started it today?
Yes. I just said, let me know when you're gonna be home. Jesus Christ.
Why? How is it that you can sit there and tell me that you aren't a different person on stream when there's information that you would rather they know not?
I'm going to give you the silent treatment now. Goodbye.
Hello? If you want to do that too, fucking play that game. Like, if you want to fucking not resolve things and give people the wrong idea, I can also fucking do that. Like, one of two things is not true.
We resolved it already off stream. You don't have to bring it up again and start it on stream.
I'm asking for the... So hear me out here. It's very simple. It's like, you either are a different person on some facets of your life on stream, or you're not. And if you're unwilling to tell them the truth about something, then you're not being the same person. Of course they're influencing the way you act. If you're scared of telling them, you're still being influenced. Huh? Well, which one is it? Huh? Which one is it? If you want to do the silent stream, I can just start fucking telling them what was said. Hmm? Which one is it? Do you act as a different person on stream? Do you want me to just start spilling it to them upstairs or what? Huh? Which way do you want to go with this? Hmm? What are you doing?
Sorry, I just got your phone.
Okay, thanks. Wait, is there anything else out there?
Yeah, lots of stuff out there.
Looks like somebody
Look, there's a lot of stuff out there or what?
There's a lot of packages outside. Yes, go get them.
Sorry to interrupt.
No worries. Why don't you not tell me what to do? You've been home all day. You could have fucking brought them in. Like, I'm asking you if they're still out there.
Yes, you just looked at them because you asked about the
you if they're
EMS
still-
packages.
no,
We talked about packages.
I was okay. I don't know if you noticed, but I was bringing stuff in, and then you were out there for a while. I assume you brought stuff in too. Like,
I didn't see you bring anything in. I saw me opening up boxes trying to find more dog food.
It's on stream, so I don't have to.
I didn't see it though. I was in the mailbox.
But like, what I'm saying is, did you close it? Is there anything else still?
There's
out?
lots of things still out there. Yes.
No. Stop. I know there's things in the box. I'm asking loosely out in the front yard. Is there still stuff?
Yeah, there's the EMS boxes we talked about.
That's where I'm surprised that you didn't bring any of it in.
Because I'm busy trying to feed dogs. Correct.
At the time, you were looking for something.
I'm looking for the dog food to feed the dogs.
Do you not have a fucking...
I don't have her today. She's not coming.
I
She
didn't
had
do that one
stuff.
either.
Okay, well, all right. Can you please
You
stop?
okay, stop real fast, really? I need that kind of information because if it's not here, then none of the bird stuff is
Right,
going
and
to
I'm working on all of that.
But you didn't tell me.
That's why I said I
what-
have things to do.
That's great. You didn't tell me anything.
Okay. I was in the middle of it when you started ranting at me on the phone.
Oh, that was
Because
the
I
first...
said I have to go inside.
She isn't here
Let
at
me
11.
know.
I don't hear about it until fucking 7 p.m. 7:30.
All right, I have a lot of things to do. Can you not? I'm telling you now, making it clear It
No shit,
wasn't
you're
clear
telling
to
me
you
now because I
earlier.
asked you.
Okay, can you stop? Leave me alone. Either
No,
go bring
fucking
boxes
shit.
in or go rant to your people in your lounge. One of the two.
Listen, if you want this to fucking devolve into a huge thing, I can make it a huge
You're the
thing.
one trying to bring
No,
a
I'm
fight.
telling you something real fast.
You're following me around trying to start arguments.
I just need an answer here. Let's be honest here, okay? Like, your chat obviously does influence your thoughts with what you do. Like, and that's natural. Everyone's does. Like, literally everyone's does. But I'm tired of you parroting that line as if it's some kind of thing. Like if there's information.
You're acting like I don't have my own brain and that I am a slave to my chat.
Nope. It doesn't need to be that crazy for it to be.
You act like.
It doesn't. I don't. I'm telling you I'm not, and I'm telling you that's not my intention. I'm telling you that's not my meaning right now. I'm telling you all those things right now. It's not my intention, my meaning, nor is it what I'm trying to do.
Then just stop talking to me.
No. There's no then fuck off. What I'm saying is that if you have a huge thing that you want your chat to believe and you want to...
I don't care what they fucking believe. Can you please leave me alone?
So then my question to you is this. Have I ever coerced you into signing a contract?
We said we weren't going to talk about any of that stuff publicly because that's just going to make people bring up more toxicity. Can you stop doing that?
It's too late for that.
Oh my... It didn't have to be if you would shut your fucking mouth sometimes and stop trying to fight with me all the time.
Well, you know, the actual way it wouldn't have to be that way is if you didn't misrepresent it in the first place.
Oh, I shouldn't have just called you at all, I guess.
No, I mean, like, literally that day you should have misrepresented it that way. On your stream.
It was what I felt. Can you please leave me alone?
It's not what you felt, it's what you wanted to say.
Oh my god, shut up!
No.
Leave me alone!
Keep yelling at me. Keep yelling at me while I use room temperature voice.
That's what you were doing on the phone, so now you get a taste of your own medicine.
I'm not doing that on the phone. I was on speakerphone. I have my AC.
So you were doing it on the phone then? Speakerphone is still a phone.
AC cranked all the way up. I'm talking over my own fucking the window, dude. What the fuck?
You were literally yelling at me. We all heard you. Shut up.
Well, it depends on how long. If you have your fucking volume on speakerphone,
I told you it's on speaker. You said I don't care.
My phone is like clipped to my fucking dash, which is like 3 feet from me.
God, just stop.
No. Like, I just want to know that. You're saying it felt that way? It did not feel that way because it didn't happen. The action that you described didn't even happen. Fine, you want to be super clear and say it felt that way, but it was misrepresented. I can go with that.
Whatever you want to, you go talk about it, Nick. I'm tired of talking about it. If you want to talk about it,
You're
by all
tired of talking
means.
about it? Why don't you just correct the record for once and it'll be done?
Because it's not a correction to me. You can go do whichever you want. Go away.
Why are you still saying it's not a correction to you when we already talked about it?
Because I told you what all that's going to do, and that's how I felt.
So now
Can
you're
you
just
please
gonna...
leave me alone?
So you're going to let them believe the previous state of
I
things?
don't give a fuck. Go talk about whatever you want.
You don't. I do.
Then go talk about it. Don't care.
I'm going to tell you right now, there won't be any peace or resolution between us until this is talked about by you.
Okay.
You're down with it?
Sure.
Really?
Yep. I can't control what you do. I'm gonna be peaceful. You want to be a bitch?
Well, no. Stop right there. That's like me saying that I'm going to go tell heinous lies about you on stream and that I can't control what you do after. That's crazy. No, you've told a lie about me on stream.
I have not said anything. You can go do whatever you want, Nick. Stop. Leave me alone.
So earlier our discussion was null then, because you don't believe what we were talking about.
No, I told you my own feelings about it.
No, you're feeling... Okay, so let's be honest here, right? I made this example. If a man comes up to you as a woman or as a man, right? You cannot say...
You don't want me to address anything, Nick. It's only going to be worse for you and your reputation. It is literally going to be worse for you.
It won't be unless you choose to frame it that way.
No, even if I frame it the way that we talked about, we agreed on, it'd be worse for you.
I don't
just
think
leave
it would
it
be.
alone
I don't
and
think
stop.
it would be.
You're just going to fill in all your new followers on how much of a piece of shit you're being. So
I
stop
don't think
it.
it will be. I don't think that will be.
All right,
issue.
fine. I'll correct it then so you leave me alone.
Well, no, you're gonna.
He never legally.
Why don't you? No. I'm ready. No, hold on.
I don't want me to now.
I'm confused.
Okay.
No, I'm confused about something.
All right.
I'm confused about something. We talked about it earlier. I think we hit a point where it made sense to both of us. I'm curious at how that could possibly be negative. But you know what? Why don't you mute it and tell me the version you're going to say? Because I bet it's crazy.
Oh, now you want me to mute.
I'll do mine
now
too.
You want to mute.
Well, yeah, because I don't know what crazy thing you're about to say.
No, it's okay. You can go.
No, it'd be
you
like
can go
this, okay?
rinse.
It'd be
Go
like if
cool
it's...
off.
No, it'd be like if you want to keep it all...
Please back up.
I don't fucking have to do anything.
Please back up. I am trying
fuck
to
you. I'm
go
standing
move.
here.
I need to move past you. I don't want to push past you and have you claim that I'm hitting you. So please back up so I can leave to go feed these dogs.
I just want to hear how it could be misconstrued, because earlier we had a pretty constructive conversation, and when you keep saying it that way, it's like me saying, oh man, you don't want me to talk about this thing we talked about earlier when it was a positive discussion. So I'm curious to hear what version of it you're going to spin. It's not that I'm afraid of what you're going to say. It's that if you're going to go say something off the cuff.
If you're afraid, then I should just not say anything.
I just said I'm not afraid. I said if you're going to say something off the cuff, I'd like to know what it is beforehand.
It's not off the cuff. It's exactly what we talked about earlier.
Then I don't see how that could be negative.
Okay, well, that's because you don't understand people very well.
Well, then why don't you fucking mute it and tell me then?
No, I already told you that.
If you understand people so well, why don't you just fucking mute it and tell me?
I've already told you this.
I don't understand how it could be
fine.
negative.
If you don't get it, that's okay. If
Well,
you
then
want me to
just
say
mute
it,
it.
I'm just going to say it.
Just mute it. I've asked you to mute it.
I'm
Our
not going to talk about anything.
No. Our agreement is that if anyone...
Oh, we had a lot of
mute it,
agreements you're not listening to today, so doesn't
What
matter.
other agreements? What are you fucking talking about?
Don't bring up the past. We're not going to bring up this subject specifically already
That's
on
what I'm
the
asking
stream.
you. No. Okay, first of all, bringing up the past is different than correcting the record, because that's still in the present.
Well,
you see,
you're gonna do
you see,
either.
to them,
You said that you told
to
me
them,
to just...
that's the problem. To them, it's not the past.
Shush! You already told me in the bathroom that you would not make me correct anything on stream. And then here you are wanting it now. So we were already doing the thing you said we were going to do. So stop it.
Again, to them, it's still the present.
It's not.
If they believe it to be true, if they believe it to be,
Maybe
if they
not.
believe what then was said to be true, then it's still present reality.
Cares, Nick. Literally nobody cares.
If I cared, it should be enough to make you
You're
want to
going
do
to
it.
make it look worse.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
Just
yours. I'm
don't
gonna mute
believe
mine.
But it's true. Please stop. Please. I am busy. Please
No, I'm asking
stop.
what was the difference. Also, I'm asking if.
Busy.
The food! You said it's mixed up!
There's different amounts. Gosh, just go away.
Can you mute it?
No, I am busy. Do not bother me.
We had this thing where if...
Yeah, we have things. You're not listening to mine. And you're listening to your own things, so shut up.
This is the other thing where if you want to just do the thing...
Go away. Stop. Please.
I have a right to be here just as you do.
Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go rant to your fucking little fanboys. Stop. Driving me crazy, Nick. Stop it.
Driving you crazy, my boy.
Stop! See, you're just mocking me! Why are you doing this? Stop!
You communicate zero with me. Like, we have people who are supposed to do this job. It's like weird.
Okay, I will feed the bunnies. Please, please move. Stop.
Well, what do you want me to do?
I need to go out the door! You're
Close the door?
blocking me. I said, I need to go out the door! I'm gonna go IRL stream somewhere else to get away from you. I'll feed the bunnies later. It's not worth it right now.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Hold on. Are you saying IRL like around here? Because otherwise it's stupid to fucking say that.
Well, I'm gonna be live, so I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know. I'm in a car. I'm fine.
What?
I'll be fine.
Mute it real fast.
No.
If either of us say it needs to be muted, it should be muted.
I don't want to do that because you already broke what you told me we wouldn't do.
Continue fucking escalating it then.
Well, that's all you want to do is escalate things.
No, I'd actually prefer if we just corrected the record like we're supposed to. You're gonna have to ask people to move. Holy shit.
I want to go use my car. Can you move
Oh yeah, what car are you gonna move?
this one? I just want to go out, leave.
Yeah. Can you mute it real fast?
No, I'm leaving.
No, mute it real fast.
I don't want
mute
to.
it real fast.
I do not want to.
That's great. Just mute it real fast. We can talk real. Just mute it.
I don't want to.
Mute it real fast. I'm trying to talk to you about something that's not related to this argument, so mute it real fast.
Oh, okay. I see.
Play this game, and if you do leave, I'm gonna be fucking changing the fucking thing and not letting you back in, dude.
Oh.
I don't want to fucking play this game.
You said that on stream? Thanks.
No, I'm afraid that it'll be leaked or some shit, you know?
What do you mean?
The gate code will be leaked. Like what you fucking tell me when you're trying to change it.
We just had a discussion when I was supposed to do that.
I didn't realize we're unmuting it. Is
Can
that
you
what we're
please
doing?
let me leave?
Are we unmuting it?
Can you please let me leave?
I would prefer that you not.
I would like to leave. I have the right to leave.
Mute it real fast.
No.
So you're gonna do that thing where you... We said that even if one person...
You said a lot of shit that you don't care about
Just mute it real
anymore.
fast. Just mute it
No.
real fast. Here, mine's muted. Mute
I would
yours.
like to leave.
I want to say a statement, then you can go. But mute it.
You can say it to me later.
No, just mute it. This is important. Mute it.
No, I don't want to. I would like to leave. You told me lots of stuff too.
I know, but we also said we're not going to do the thing
You
where...
told me we weren't going to do this whole thing tonight.
Exactly.
Ever. You said we weren't ever going to do
just
it.
mute it.
And you did it
Just
the
mute it.
same night. We said we weren't going to.
Just mute it. I'm telling you right now, it'll be better for both of us if you just mute it right now.
Well, I know what's not better for both of us is this, and I need to leave. I need to go somewhere and cool off before we get emotionally...
Well, so mute it real
wild
fast so
for
I can say
36
something. You need to
hours.
go cool off.
How long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right, I'm unmuting in 2 minutes. This is what he wants me to correct. He never legally coerced me into signing a post-nup or any contract. But I did feel pressured and emotionally manipulated by things that he had said and done over the... Previously in our marriage and career.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
That's what he wants me to clear up.
I mean, both
that's
of us...
That's the distinct difference.
And
he thinks that that's fine for his reputation. That's very redeeming.
Yeah, because both of us...
Because
both of us had said... Both of us have said things that we shouldn't have said.
Because that's so much better.
It is so much better. Are you kidding me? Now you're just instigating. How's that not so much better?
I know. I'm saying it is better. It's so much better. So now, there you go. You have it.
Being very
I'm going to go. I said what you wanted, and now I'm going to leave.
Just to clarify for them, same statement, right? I've never coerced you into doing any kind of legal document, and that's not just...
Nope, just a lot of emotional pressure and manipulation.
You're just trying to...
Not legal coercion.
I said I'm going to clarify.
Never forced.
Can you not like hijack this? I'm trying to clarify.
I'm clarifying too.
No. Well, right, but you're not the one who thinks it needs clarification. I do. So obviously I should be able to express that. What I'm saying is, never have I ever legally coerced you into, let me finish the sentence, into signing any kind of contract, be it the post-nup or any of our sponsored contracts. That's A. B is also...
never sponsored contracts.
B is also that even by a colloquial definition of coerce, it never happened. A general sense of pressure and the other person saying something we don't want them to say is something that has been in our relationship on both ends. You could argue it's more on me than on you, sure, but it's been there from both ends. But every time it comes down to a contract or something, it's always your choice. I don't even...
Yes, that's right. It's my choice. It was my choice to sign it, not because he was forcing me to physically or threatening me physically, but because I did it because I felt pressured and emotionally manipulated, but not the same as coercion. So I was wrong for using that word and saying I felt coerced.
You're trying so hard to
I was wrong for that.
You're trying so hard to lawyer this. No, the point is this. I did not coerce you or give pressure around signing the contract because, and this is super evident, there's a paper trail of the fact that halfway through the process, I wanted to give up on it, but you didn't want to give up on it.
Because you told me that...
No, not because. Is that true?
Yes, the reason why
so if I don't want to do it...
But you only said you didn't want to do it when you wanted to divorce me, and you didn't want to wait for the post-nup to go through because you wanted to be not amicable so you could make me miserable and take all my animals.
First of all, that is your understanding. Okay. That is not what I...
All right.
That's not what I said. That's like your understanding of what would happen.
Tell me what you said then.
In terms of the post-nup thing or what?
Around the divorce, not wanting it to be amicable.
My whole thrust of it was, holy shit, we have to get yet another group of lawyers involved because it's going to require, amending the will, right? The estate planning stuff. And I don't know if I want to spend double the money, like double lawyers on this, is what I said. It was a cost basis thing. It wasn't a we're getting divorced and I want to fuck with you thing.
It was though when you said you didn't want to do it anymore because you said no. Like,
no,
fuck.
I said
we have
I didn't want to do it
being
because
worked
of the cost.
On, and you said no, fuck that.
Well, no, stop. That's not the same thing. But no, you're purposely citing another scenario where we were fighting. I'm saying that when I expressed logically to you that I didn't want to spend, at the time we were down like 20, 30K. It ended up being $70,000, which is way over the top because they wanted, for legal purposes, dotting I's, crossing T's, to also reflect that in the will. And I was like, this is too much for me. Like I think this is dumb, blah, 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 blah. That was 100% based on the cost that it would be. It was not in any way to fuck with you. It was literally, I don't want to spend that much money on this.
Why is she streaming this? Because he wanted me to correct it on the air. I kept telling him, let's leave it for off stream.
No, first of all.
He wants this, though.
Well, yeah, but because it corrects the record of I've never coerced you into signing a contract, either by a legal definition, certainly not, and also not by a colloquial definition. You just generally, because we've argued before, and we've yelled at each other and blah, 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 you feel a general sense of pressure and you think some of the items that we argue about wouldn't be argued about if you had it. But that's not me making you get it under the guise of any kind of coercion, pressure, threat, or anything. And that is absolutely, if you go back and watch that stream, the impression that you gave everyone when you said word for word.
I'm pretty sure I clarified what I meant on stream too. I've pretty much already explained this.
Yeah, you
this
said,
is like a
no,
recap.
you clarified from plural to singular, but I'm saying it's zero. You went from, you're right, you didn't coerce me into multiple contracts, plural. It was just a contract, and that's not true. You stated that like word for word. That is not true. It's just you felt a general sense of pressure. I never pressured you around the signing of any agreement.
You're right. I felt pressure because of what you said, but you didn't hold it.
In the past.
Right, you didn't do it at the signing. You're right.
Or at any stage in the negotiating of...
Sure, I wasn't involved in the negotiations at all. I wasn't even on the fucking Google thread with the lawyers, but okay.
My point is, neither during the drafting, nor during the discussion, nor during the signing was there any coercion on any of the things. First of all, the coercion part doesn't even make sense on the fucking... Like, when you said plural, that makes no fucking sense. For the last almost 2 years, I haven't even been the person who brings you contracts.
Slam the door and draw. He won't let me. He will not leave.
See, you're choosing to address a chat thing instead of just fucking answering what I just said.
This whole thing is addressing chat.
No,
what do you mean?
Saying,
the whole purpose of I'm not addressing you when I correct anything.
Oh, so this
whole thing is to address chat.
To address chat, not to address literally a question they're saying out of the blue when I'm asking you something as well. The whole point is you do act different on stream. The fact that you had to say that in that way for whatever reason.
I've said that to you privately too. This is exactly what we talked about on the phone, and why I said it's not going to make you look better.
We talked about privately the fact that it didn't happen. Is that what you want? Like, that's what we talked about.
I told you this is. I told if I correct it and I explain it as emotional pressure, it's not going to be better for you.
I guarantee you this. Okay. So do you realize that if I coerced you to sign a contract, that is breaking the fucking law? You understand that, right? So if nothing else, yes, saying that I didn't commit a crime and admitting that I didn't commit a crime and that you're not accusing me of that anymore.
I'm not accusing you of a crime.
Good. No, okay. If you go watch that original stream, you were. Because that's what it is. You see, that's the problem, right? It's like me saying, oh my God, you raped me. Well, you know, if that's a misspeak, I should probably talk about that because that's pretty fucking serious. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, it's like, okay, no, she didn't rape me.
I corrected
She didn't rape
Can
me.
You let me leave?
No, let me finish. Let's go. She didn't rape me.
You told
but
me
when I asked
that
her not to make an advance on me, she kept making one.
You're making it worse for yourself.
I'm not.
Said, can I leave after I correct it? You said I could, so let me leave. It's been corrected.
So you are of the agreement that you did accuse me of a crime, but you are saying now that that is untrue.
I felt coerced, but that is the wrong term, apparently.
No. Okay, stop. Yes, because, okay, ready? Every time you want to say pressure, you say coerce to make it worse. Okay, coercion.
You just told me you're okay with me saying pressure.
I know. No, you didn't hear what I just said then. I said every time you mean to say pressure, you instead said coerce. I mean, previously, that's what you did.
Sure.
That's what I've been saying.
Okay.
Okay, so please listen to what I'm saying before you jump to conclusions. And I'm saying is that coercion, the word, either legally or on a casual level, means that someone is making you do something because of what they are saying they're going to do to you if you don't. And that is not the same, even on a casual understanding of what pressure is. That's not the same.
Can you let me go now and go rant to your buddies?
I get a general sense of pressure when you ask me about another horse or whatever. But that's not you coercing me into another horse. That's just me feeling pressure because of the ask. You see, that's not the same.
Sure, but when your husband says,
No, you see, you're obfuscating. Why can't you just agree? Why can't you agree with what I just said? Because it's true. It is not coercion. I'm asking you a question.
You're right.
Right? Like, and so when you say very black and white to your entire chat.
I can't leave. He's leaning against the door.
You're saying to your entire chat, right, that night, and to the lawyers, that I coerced you into signing a contract. That is not true. I didn't coerce you ever into signing anything. Certainly not a contract. It has never happened. It's generally you feel a sense of pressure and you think the pressure would be resolved if you did something because of the assurances that contract would give you. It is purely, you see, you can't say if you're gaining something in a contract, that is you being coerced to get this upside. Upside is its own reason for signing.
I don't
in a
get
contract.
upside.
That's why they say
don't
there's
have to-
consideration in a contract. Both sides need to be getting some upside.
It's not getting an upside. It's getting the fear removed that my husband is going to decide when he's mad. Let's get a non-amicable divorce, and I'm going to take all the animals to make you miserable. That is the
that is an
emotional
upside.
pressure. That's
nope.
not. That shouldn't even happen.
No, stop.
That shouldn't even be a
Stop.
thing.
Whether it should or
You
shouldn't
don't
happen.
even want the animals.
No, when you say, okay, ready? That's like me saying, oh, I was coerced into buying insurance because if I don't buy insurance, I could go bankrupt if the bad thing happens. And so I had to. No, stop. You're still getting something. You're getting downside protection. That is an upside. That is an upside. The insurance company is actually giving you something. You're not being coerced to pay money for nothing. You're getting something. In
They
a
already
post-num,
had something.
In a
Not
post-num,
getting
no, in a
something.
post-num, you absolutely get something. You get assurance that these assets that you delineate are yours. That is absolutely something on the upside. It doesn't matter.
I already have the animals. I'm not getting them in a post. Like, they're already mine. Now, you don't want them. I'm the one who goes
you're
to
wrong.
get them.
Okay, now you're being just legally unfactual. In Texas, if we buy a dog when we're married, it is legally half of our dog each.
But we have.
No, stop. I know.
Me taking care of them.
But,
makes
no.
them mine.
What I'm saying is stop. What I'm saying is that what you got then was a legal assurance that it is your dog instead of jointly owned, and that is upside.
That's if both people were equally as involved with the dog.
No. That's a lie. In Texas, even if both people are not equally involved, it's still half of each person's dog. Let's clarify that. That is true. That's just legally true. Same thing with any other asset, any other animal, any other horse.
I find it hard to believe that a court would decide that.
Are you serious? That's not how that works. That's really not how it works. That'd be like me saying, well, you've never driven any of my supercars, and so the court, even without a post-num, will decide it's mine. That's so crazy.
Those aren't like beings that you have to care for daily.
Stop. They do that with kids, man. Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, yeah, because the kid is the...
Oh, no, don't justify. Just stop. The point is, you did get something. You got a legal assurance. Just like...
That you wouldn't be
stop.
a dick? That's kind of...
Sure, whatever you look... See, that's just you trying to impugn me.
No,
My
that
point
doesn't,
is,
like, it
if you
doesn't
let me
get
finish
it.
the
It's not
sentence,
getting anything.
what I'm saying is that you got a legal assurance and I got a legal assurance. That's what we each got. Both of us. I also got an assurance that you won't be, a dick about it as well. That's exactly what happened. We both got something out of it. No one got pressured to sign. No one got forced to sign. Neither me nor you. I'm not saying you did it to me either. Even though halfway through it, I was like, you know what? I don't know. It's pretty fucking expensive. And you're like, no, let's just do it. I'm like, okay, fine. Right? Like, there's no way I coerced you if I'm fucking the one having cold feet. Like, the fuck? Is all of what I just said true?
Yep.
And so in the future, I would urge you that when you're saying something, especially if you're streaming, that maybe you go and just Google the word before you say it. If you're about to fucking make a very strong claim that I committed a crime. Because coercion is illegal.
Okay.
Generally,
Can I leave now?
Generally, putting pressure on someone or feeling pressure is not illegal.
Okay, can I leave now?
No, but is that an understanding that you can go with?
Yeah, you didn't. It's not illegal.
No.
Emotionally manipulate and pressure your wife.
No. Okay, fine. Like I have to
Correct.
restate it now because
That's
what I'm
perfectly
saying,
legal.
No, what I'm saying is that to not accuse someone of something they didn't do. Can you just go a little out of your way to, like, if you're gonna make a statement like that, you fucking Google it first?
Sure.
Can you see how that's detrimental to me?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like,
No, I can. I get it. I'm sorry I didn't Google.
Right, but can you see how, like, you saying something that obviously, especially with 2022 in the rearview mirror, you realize that, like, when you say something like that, it means something different because of 2022, but also that entire statement is just factually incorrect. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, why was that important?
I just wanted to see your face without looking at you. I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. I just don't like eye contact because it makes me cry.
So why'd you need to see my face then?
To see your expression. That's
Why?
all. I was just curious.
Okay, what'd you see?
Nothing. It didn't look that crazy.
So you want to try to make me look crazy?
No. I just wanted to read your face.
My point is this. You shouldn't be accusing me of things that are... Certainly, you shouldn't just be accusing me of things I didn't do in general. But if the thing is a fucking crime, you really should be extra sure that you're not using just the wrong word. In your sense, you want to say you feel pressure. You can't say I coerced you. The exact analog for that is if a man approaches you and let's say he's a former felon, right? But he approaches you...
Can I leave now? We don't need more metaphors that don't relate to us.
It does relate to us.
It does not.
Because you
I already gave you what you wanted. Let me leave.
Sure.
You said sure. I don't know when I'll be back. I am an adult. I will decide that. I
just mute it real fast.
The gate is working. I can open it when I want to.
That's fine. It's working. Mute it real fast. Hold on.
I don't... Oh my God. Ugh. Finally.